Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Slim Down Season 13 debut of Geno's Picks. Look, we'll be back in the studio next week. I'll have the teleprompter. I won't be reading on a computer, taped all this, but look, you get 4 quick picks and one more I told you so from Daddy, who went 4-1 with his Super Bowl extravaganza, saving a 48-48-4 season, which is 500. But as my dear friend Cliff Clinkscale will tell you, that's not winning. You got to have 52.37%. But still, I have only had one season of 12 below 500. So let's get to 13. And by the way, I do have a humble brag. If you've been following me, over the past 5 Super Bowls between the team and the total, Daddy went 9-1. I got 9 out of 10 predictions, so you are ending every NFL season with a very happy ending, okay? Now, I'd like to start season 13 by saying thank you so much. Thank you so much to the NFL players who make more money on Thursday nights than many families in Kenya will make in a lifetime, for reminding us that we need to do more to give back and to give all these black fellas a fair shake. I don't know how you're scraping by in this racist country where you are making millions upon millions of dollars a year. I mean, the reminder of equality on the back of NBA stars making $8 million a day while their work flies them to Disney World for free wasn't enough. Did your job fly you to Disney World? Me neither. Daddy had to come to LA on his own dime and he's loving it. Let's get to the picks. My first pick, the Lions are giving 3 to the Bears in Detroit. Wow, Bill Schultz, thank you for your Bears. They are a never-ending font of comedy. Because instead of going with the man they're paying $21 million that they paid in the offseason, I want to side bet with this, in Nick Foles, they're instead sticking to their guns or their pistol and paying the man that always folds in Mitch Trubisky as being the starter. Okay, and I can give you 631 million reasons why GM Ryan Pace had to do that. Because 631 million is the combined amount of the contract extensions of those 2 guys we saw playing Thursday night. Deshaun Watson and world champion, 2-time MVP, 1-time MVP, 1-time Super Bowl MVP, Patrick Mahomes. They were the guys Ryan passed over to trade up 1 spot to get Mitch Trubisky. So yeah, they gotta stick with true bust key. But here's the thing. That is not how you choose a starter. Look for the Lions to win this game by 7, which is the same amount of times they will pan over to Foles warming up on the sidelines, because Mitch ain't gonna get it. Take Detroit, lay the 3. My next pick, the Eagles are giving 5 and a hook to the team formerly known as the Washington Redskins. Wow, it's fitting this team doesn't have a name yet because after Dwayne Haskins, this team is all no names. Do you even know they're starting running back after they released Adrian Peterson? If you guessed Darius Geis, you're wrong because he lost the stranglehold on that job when he put one on his girlfriend. Domestic violence is a terrible thing. Donate to my friend's cause. Pat yourself on the back, though, if you guess the running backs were Antonio Gibson and or J.D. McKissick, as either one could be the starter. I don't know. If you have him in your fantasy league, you have bigger problems. But trust me, it will basically be McKissick because he's a better blocker, and this team will be playing from behind all season. But on the other side of the ball, there is a guy I do know. Chase Young out of Ohio State. Because unlike so many other protesters we've seen in the past few months, hands down, this guy is the best in the business. The Birds are going to win this game, but they ain't going to blow anyone out with no preseason games and 15 padded practices behind them. Look for Chase Young to chase down Carson Wentz and keep it close. Take the Skins and the 5 and a hook you're getting. My next pick, which is the NFL game of the week. The Bucs are getting 4 from the Saints in New Orleans. You remember New Orleans, right? You remember the city that Drew Brees put on his back after Hurricane Katrina, donating millions for that, donating millions more after Hurricane Sandy, and even donating $5 million this past March when the city was struck hardest by the coronavirus. But despite his constantly putting the city on his back, he now finds a monkey on his back and his front. See what I did? Because he's kowtowing to the mob. And while Breeze is amazing, I've never seen a paralyzed man walk all over someone. That is what Jacob Blake did. That is what these idiots did. And I'm the only one that sees the karma here in the fact that the chick he sexually assaulted was paralyzed with fear in her bed. He's paralyzed in an actual one now, and I can't be bothered with it. Tom Brady would not put up with that shit. He's officially a better leader in this game, and he will keep it close. Take the Bucs and the 4 you're getting. Which brings me to my Double Your Money Monday night. What, we didn't do COVID yet? Let's do one of those. And then we'll get back to the studio. By the way, how sexy is that Bronston dude covered in milk? All right, guys, the Titans are laying 2.5 to the Broncos in Mile High. Fun fact, people, 2 more players in the AFC West have seen their seasons killed off by a leg injury than have been killed by COVID in all of the world of fucking sports, okay? But unlike COVID-19, the 2020 season for the Chargers, Derwin James, and now the Broncos, Von Miller, ended before it started. Miller tore his Achilles tendon or something off the bone. That ain't no good. And without Miller, I give the Broncos the same chance of killing the Titans as COVID of killing anyone. 0.001%. Take the Texans and the field goal. Well, it's 2.5. Take the Texans by a field goal. I don't care what you do. That's Geno's picks for this week. I'll see you soon. West Coast Geno out.